everybody, Chevy Nobody Else's Auto. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Tonight we're going to bring you some stuff in the regular yard that I've usually been working in. I kind of didn't even realize it, but I've kind of neglected a lot of the stuff I've got going on here in my old yard, or I call it the old yard. You know, we've been doing a ton of stuff over that direction in the new yard on the north side, but the main yard I've had for about 10 years, I've really neglected showing you guys some of that stuff. You're trying to keep up with new inventory, stuff in the new yard, things going on. I kind of forgot about some of this, so thought we'd bring you a little bit of this tonight and show you some of the stuff I've got going on, some of the things I'm working on over here, trying to get sorted and organized. As you well know, we've got the new yard that I bought last year, which is about 400 cars. We brought in probably close to 150 cars from my dad's place over the last year and a half, 2 years. So, you know, plus all the regular normal inventory I've been finding and buying. So kind of tripping over myself in a lot of areas. So trying to get regrouped, trying to get organized. And the section we're standing in front of right here, this whole area is going to be 1959 through 1970 GM big cars. Now I broke it at 59 and 70 because 59 and 60 are a very similar body style. 69 and 70 are both a very similar body style. So I kind of had to cut it on one end or the other on that deal. So I just went 59 to 70 at this point. We'll see how that works out. But that's what I'm working on. So I brought you a little bit from this section I was working on a couple months ago on some of the Pontiacs. I've got some more of the Pontiac set, starting to work on some of the Buicks. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that tonight. Starting off with this front row. This whole front row are 62s. You've got a Bonneville 4-door hardtop, Catalina sedan, Catalina 2-door hardtop, and a Catalina station wagon right here. So we kind of walk this way past the wagon. Always love station wagons. Take a look here. Here's the back of the wagon, and then on this side we've got a 61 Catalina. And cut through here is the 62 Catalina 2-door hardtop. Got a couple of 59s here on this side, a Catalina and a Star Chief, both 4-doors. Back to the 62 is a Catalina 4-door. Lots of weeds that I'm spraying, trying to get under control. And the Bonneville 4-door hardtop in 62. And then we'll wrap up here with a 60 Catalina 4-door sedan. So getting this stuff set, trying to get it organized, trying to keep things in sections so I can find stuff. When you guys call for parts, it's so much easier to go to one area, look at what I've got, and go from there. So let's head back this way. Take a look at a few other things. Cut back this direction here. And I did a video a few months ago on these other ones, and if you caught that, some 64 full-size Pontiacs, Catalina hardtop, Bonneville Brougham, 4-door hardtop, Catalina 4-door sedan, Star Chief sedan, a couple of 65s. So we're just cut out around the edge here. You can kind of see what I've got going on in this section of big cars that I'm trying to sort, trying to organize. There's a whole row of 66 Pontiacs. Like I said, we did a more detailed walkthrough video on that a few months ago if you want to go back and check that out. Got this next row cleaned out right here. Got a 69 Bonneville 4-door hardtop already back there in the corner. I've got a 69 Catalina getting ready to go in there. And then I've got some 67 Grand Prix to go in this slot. So slowly but surely, just takes a ton of time to organize, regroup. It's just a lot of work and a lot of time. But once it's done, it's done. And the only thing I'll have to change is if somebody actually wants to buy a whole car, or if something similar comes in that needs to kind of go in the same area. So, and if you look up there in front of those 64s up towards the 62s, I did leave a few holes there on the edge, you know, to make changes, or if I had a car similar that needed to come in and go in the same area. So as we keep coming back, obviously, I've got some 70 Pontiacs that are going to go in this row when I move these cars. And then 70 is going to be our cutoff. So that's going to leave this section right here, 59 to 79 Pontiac. So my next group, where do I go next? And as I'm cleaning out these rows and trying to regroup, I'm trying to think this stuff through. I'm going to do Buick next because I've got way more Buicks than anything else with all the Buicks we moved in from Dad's place. So this next row here is going to start off with, obviously, the 1959 Buicks, which we've got set in here. We can walk back in here and kind of see where we're at. Because I did, as I'm cleaning these rows out, thinking about what's going in next. Well, this row got clean. I could get all the 59s into this section, and then I'm ready to move on to 60s. So we've got a 59 LeSabre 4-door sedan here, this black one. This car has been around forever. This was the first 59 that my dad bought. I remember it. He bought it down south of Great Bend. I still remember exactly you know, when he bought it, where he bought it, and all those type of things. So kind of neat, even though it is just a parts car. You know, this has been a local car. I remember it. I know it was the first 59 Dad bought. So I always kind of like to think back of that stuff, because that was back when I was a little kid and Dad was just getting into this stuff. So that was the first 59 he bought. Next to that, we've got a 59 LeSabre four-door hardtop, the flat top. In fact, these next three cars are called the flat top four-door hardtops. Buick had them, Cadillac had them, Oldsmobile had them. Really, really great body style. And a really unique design. So this is a 59 LeSabre four-door hardtop. This is a 59 electric four-door hardtop. And we take a look at this, we get a really good look at this roof line here. I mean, you roll these windows down, you've got no pillar, you've got a perfectly flat roof that comes down to this. Electra had all these extra moldings on them. Comes back, this wraparound back window, you got a little overhang on that roof line. Just a really great looking body style. Probably one of the best looking four-door hardtops they ever designed, with those 59 and 64 hardtop flat tops. And the last one we got here, another 59 and four-door hardtop flat. I believe this one was an Invicta. So these 59 Buicks, obviously super unique cars, super unique body styles. And not only do they have a great roof line on these four-door hardtop flat top cars, we come around the back and look at the back of a 59 Buick. They had massive fins. They did not stand straight up like the Cadillacs did. They had a, you know, more of a 45-degree angle, or not quite a 45-degree angle, but they angled out quite a bit. But just a really great looking car, really unique. And if you look at the back, get a, you know, a three-quarter shot of the back of this 59 Electra. You got the big tall fins, the flat roof with the overhang over the back window. Really unique body style, super great looking cars. So great looking cars, really unique and really cool. And that's what I've got going on here. I know I kind of got off on the 59 Buick while we were talking about this, but like I said, trying to show you some stuff that I've got going on as far as what I'm trying to sort, where I'm trying to get regrouped, how I'm trying to do things. You know, and we look right here, these are all Buicks that have to be moved and reshuffled. You know, right back here, there's 360 Buicks, obviously, which are about where they're going to end up being after I get resorted and reshuffled. But it just takes time. It's a lot of time on a loader. It's a lot of time to pick cars up, sort them out, move them, get them in their holes. But I'm here for the long term. So by doing this now, as I have time, a piece at a time, getting the puzzle put together, it's going to make things a lot easier on me, make things a lot easier on you guys when you need me to find you something. So as always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you being here. If you're on Facebook, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to come over, hang out with us, like the page, check out what we've got going on. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos of stuff we've done out here, as well as other gearhead related type stuff. See what I've got going on there. As always, if you have questions, you have to give me a call, 620-786-4428. That number's on the pages. The phone call is the only way that I can get all the information I need out of you to know if I've got something here that may help. Exactly what your vehicle is, exactly what you're looking for, what direction you're going with your build, things like that. So, and believe it or not, I talk to people all the time who they're not even sure what they need, what they want, things like that. So what we can do in a 2-minute conversation could take days back and forth on emails or texts. So just give me a call. That's what I'm here for. Try to help you out with what you need. See if I've got anything that'll help your project along. And just give me a shout so we can have a conversation about it. As always, thanks for being here. I super appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out what we've got going on here, hanging out with me for a few minutes. These videos are a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next episode.